Thank you, Chair Collins, and welcome to our witnesses. Thank you for your commitment to working with the committee as we develop what I hope will be a bipartisan, robust Water Resources Development Act of 2026. At a time when the affordability crisis is affecting every corner of our country and our communities are navigating the threats of climate change, it is incumbent on Congress to prioritize keeping water resource projects affordable and resilient. Back home in West Michigan, water is a way of life, and our waterways are critical to our regional economies and culture. A strong WRDA is absolutely essential for Congress to meet our local communities' economic and environmental needs. Passing WRDA 2026 is a first step towards granting the Army Corps authority that they need to carry out water resource projects and studies. However, we need the funding to back up our action. It was devastating to see the President's fiscal year 2026 budget request proposed a nearly 25% slash to the Corps' budget. Fortunately, Congress rejected this funding cut, but we still need to meaningfully address the Corps' backlog of WRDA project and maintenance needs, which is currently estimated to be over $100 billion with a B dollars. The Trump administration has also been less than diligent about the law regarding harbor maintenance trust funds and those investments. Our ports are critical to our local economies as well as our national supply chains. Time is not on our side here. The longer we wait, the more expensive these projects will become, and our ports will start to fall behind. Failing to meaningfully invest in port and harbor maintenance and upgrades will threaten job growth, reliable supply chains, and global competitiveness. We also need full cooperation from our core partners to navigate the inherently collaborative effort of the new WRDA. That's why it's so frustrating that the administration has decided that the Corps needs the Department of Defense approval before district offices can share project details and updates with congressional offices. We don't need this kind of bureaucratic obstacle. We cannot allow partnerships and bureaucracy to undercut this process, and I encourage the administration to reverse this policy so Congress can best serve the American people. I need to warn you, gentlemen, as we look ahead to WRDA 2026, this subcommittee will be keeping the pressure on you too, our core leaders, to promptly and effectively implement previous WRDA policies. Effectively and promptly. The pace of implementation is going to be key. When we were passing WRDA 2024, we heard nonstop about the glacial pace of implementation under the previous administration, but this administration is even slower. What happened to the pressure for the pace on implementation? We have yet to see guidance on dozens of critical provisions, such as to reduce cost share for communities in need, to utilize new continuing authority programs, to address dredging needs in smaller communities, and to maximize opportunity for water supply and conservation where possible. It's unacceptable. The Corps must implement the law and hold up its end of the bargain to best safeguard our water resources. I sincerely hope that our conversation today will include ideas and solutions on what the Corps needs to execute past WRDAs, as well as how we can work together to continue to deliver for Americans across the nation through this year's legislation. Thank you again for your time. I look forward to the conversation. I yield back.
I now recognize